Breaking news. Yo, that's crazy.
don't know what's the play.
Oh man, no,
Let's get it.
yeah, I don't like that joke. But look, we can edit that. We can edit that.
What's
Now
going
that's how you
on?
come on and what's
What's
the play, ladies and gentlemen.
champs? What's going on?
Man, look, all good, man. You know, all I can say is that welcome everyone to episode 17 of What
Yes, sir.
Play.
First things first for me. For me, first things first is R.I.P. Michael Jamal Warner.
Yes.
R.I.P. to Ozzy Osbourne. Even though I didn't rock with his music, but I rock with his political views. And that's it. I know other people passed away, but that's it.
No, Michael Jamal Warner. That hit me. Feel like I grew up with him.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that affected me.
Everybody,
Seems like he was a good guy too. So and
we love everybody.
yeah, in a
Everyone
situation that happened, no, we can't love everybody. Well, they don't love us.
That's what I'm
So
saying, bro.
yeah,
Hey, listen,
so
one judge, man. You know,
man,
I
listen.
just pray that they all, found them in their last moments. That's all.
Michael Jamal Warner was a staple in our culture, and his message and everything. They seemed like he represented it. He was just a good guy. He did music, did a lot of stuff that I didn't even know that he did. So seeing that affected me because he's a big part of my childhood growing up. People forget. It's just the Cosby Show was great, but what about Malcolm and Eddie?
Michael
The
Eddie
rest
was
of
crazy.
yeah, I know
Yeah,
Malcolm Eddie underrated. Great
yeah,
show. So
yeah.
Yeah, it was.
yeah, he
And they
definitely
had beef throughout the show, but they made the show
yeah.
work.
Yeah, like that's actually an underrated classic. Honestly, if people
Mhm.
don't watch it, go back and watch Malcolm and Eddie.
That was on UPN. That's
Yes,
telling my
sir.
age.
That line,
I
we need
enjoyed
something
it.
like that again. That UPN lineup was listen.
And he
Yeah.
won a Grammy for a gospel song, man, which was dope, man.
Oh,
Mhm.
see,
2016,
he did a lot, man.
2015. Like he won a Grammy. A lot of people didn't really know that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so and the playing the doctor on the Resident,
Yeah,
everyone loved the
Resident was
character
dope.
on there. As well too. So I mean, just all the stuff he did. People really forget about Malcolm X. Malcolm X was funny. Was a funny show. I used to watch this
Yeah.
faithfully, bro. So enjoyed it a lot, man. So and also of course the Cosby's, man. But he did so much other than that, with
Mhm.
life, with his career, spoken word, everything.
Yep.
Did a
I
lot
was
of
listening
dope.
to some of his album. Yep.
Yeah. He just brought out a new album,
Yep.
recently too as well. So.
And to be honest, he had a dope podcast. He definitely was a smart
Yeah, they
individual.
just
Yep.
recorded their first episode, I think, last week or something like that. So yeah, man. Recipes to him and condolences to him, his family, his daughter, his wife, and
Yes, that's a
everybody that's going from. Yeah,
tough situation, man. But let's get into it. I mean, as we can see, we got Jalen Hurts up there. We got Dak down there. Training camp has started. So we all Eagles fans. So I'm gonna be respectful today, Dave, and we're gonna start off with my man, the Fantastic Four down there, Mr. Will.
Okay.
right. Dak tagging Miss Prescott.
Here we
Yeah, we
go.
go.
Here we
Obviously, we can
go.
see
I love my guys having
Here we
fun,
go.
having
the
fun,
Here we
enjoying
go.
yourself.
What is it? Here we go.
How you laughing for?
Ready, set.
What's going on? You all right?
Here we go. What is it?
Like,
the
Here we
vibe.
go.
who put the audio on it? Look, first of all, look. Anyways, I'm out there.
Listen, the vibe, the
I'm out there
vibe is
having
not
fun.
in.
Why can't we just have fun and enjoy? We're bringing up team chemistry. I love it. I'm glad there ain't no drama. Everyone's out there having fun. We are putting stuff to the side. There's a lot of stuff in the background, but once you silence that background noise and you lock in, it's just you and your brothers in the trenches.
So that's how you feeling. It's you and your brothers in the trenches.
You see it? Welcome to What's the Play.
Okay.
Weird.
Well, let me know what you think about this then, Jay.
Just because we sign him doesn't mean we're going to have him. He was hurt 6 games last year. Seriously. We've signed, I remember signing a player for the highest paid at the position in the league, and he got knocked out 2/3 of the year, Dak Prescott. So there's a lot of things you can think about when you, just as the player does, when you're thinking about committing and guaranteeing money.
Hold on, before before we go in, let's also hear.
Pretty much movement, man. I want to be here. I've always stated I want to be here, but
At the end of the day, they sign the checks like always, and let's see if they want me to be here at the end of the day. Yeah, I've been pretty consistent. If they don't want me here, they don't want me here. I'll go about my business. I understand the nature of the business. Like I said, as long as I'm here and under contract, I'm gonna do what I have to do to perform at the highest level. But if this is the end, this is the end.
How you feel about all that? You brothers in the trenches. How you feeling about that, champ?
A round of applause. Baby, make that ass shake. Listen, what we doing here is what I'm saying is Mekhi Parsons will be signed when now that's the question mark. Jerry has done this for the past 4 years. Mekhi's not going anywhere. He waits. This is his thing. Well, the only thing I will say, and like I said last year, I wish he stopped doing interviews. I wish we had a PR person or somebody, because he say whatever out of his mouth. There's no filter. He don't know half the things he say. And then at a certain part, the things you say, I get it. It makes sense on an owner. I know what you're trying to say. Like on an ownership, there's a lot of factors, but you can dumb that down. There's a lot of factors you have to take in consideration when signing somebody for a contract, and we're working through those. End of discussion. That's all I had to be. But no, we have to get the elaborate headlines. Yes.
Okay.
We have to get the elaborate headlines, the one-liners, so that we can be talked about for 365 days of the year. Again, moving on from that, Mekhi knows he's going to get paid. Everybody in there knows he's going to get paid. I know he's going to be the highest paid non-quarterback in the NFL. He's going to get his contract. You know how I know? Because CD, we waited. Threatened, he lost. Dak Prescott signed his contract before we played our first game last week. Do I agree with the methods? No, it's dumb. You know why? You know why it's dumb? I'm breaking it down. Jerry and the organization is dumb for not signing these players earlier, because had he signed Dak Prescott earlier, we would have saved $7 million. Had he signed CD Lamb, we would have saved $3 million early. That was enough to get Derrick Henry.
Y'all could have got him, bro.
We wait, stop. No. Got it comfortably, and the other moves. Now, without moving pieces, that would have got Derrick Henry with no problem. The money move. So I don't agree with the way it is running financially. But the roster, we have to give him some credit with the job that he did on the offseason and the draft. This roster is built to win this year. Healthy. I believe that we lost a lot of, but I believe we got better. From 7-10 last year, I believe the pieces we brought got back. Dante Fowler, everybody like that. The healthy pieces of Bland, Diggs, Kai, Dak, George Pickens. I believe we got better. Miles Sanders, Devontae from the running back from Denver. Like, yeah, I had to say Miles Sanders. He had a hell of a run today. And
he's your best running back.
And I like his comment when he said, I mean, people slept on him and they doubted him, but I was successful every time I played and started, and I'm going to show everybody this year. I believe him. So look, we're going to go out there and play football, because that's what it's about. To me, for people, if y'all not lining up against the lines, football is played on the field. So I believe that this team, we got to give Jerry some slack, that he put together a good team this year. If healthy, this team is good enough to make a run. Good enough to make a run. And I think everyone's sleeping on the Dallas Cowboys, which is fine. We can be the laughing stock of the NFL every year, preseason. Jerry Jones comments. Y'all can harp on that. I'm harping on what I see with the players playing, how they're interacting, how they're doing, how they got each other's back. This is different. This is a different vibe, and I won't let it slide.
Go ahead, DV.
Go Cowboys.
You done made DV quit. Don't quit on this. Go ahead. How you
feel? How y'all feel about it, though, man?
How you feel about it, DV?
This motherfucker just came from training camp. Go ahead. How you feel about it, nigga?
I love how you just like to joke.
Oh man,
because it's no laughing matter. There's no laughing matter when your players is on a slave ship. There's no laughing matter when you got this guy that's supposed to be, I'll say top three best defensive players in the league. I'll say top three. You got him on his fifth year option, sitting up there saying, "Oh, I'm not worried about one guy. I'm not worried about him." He didn't even call him by name. That's total disrespect. Period. Yeah. He brought him into the league. Now, I don't know about the negotiations about it or anything like
He was
that.
talking about his agent
What
though, because
can I talk? I'll let you
you're
have
right,
the
you're right.
floor. Let
You
me
got it.
mop. Let me mop. I'll let you
You
have the
got
floor.
it.
Let me mop
But
because you made a
last,
mess.
last do bring context
You
in
made
that
a
he
mess.
other stuff that hasn't been broadcasted on this thing about Micah Parsons. But go ahead.
It's Micah. It's Micah Parsons, not Makai. But
Go ahead.
but he said things about him. He said things about Dak. Put Dak in an awkward situation because they interviewed him today, and he was just like, "Yo, I'm happy that Micah is here at practice with his brothers, things like that." But he's a damn idiot, if you ask me, because I am not going to sit up there. And after you said that about me, I'm not coming to. I'm not, yo, bro. Call off. No, no call, no show. That's basically what it would have been. It
You
would have
would
been
have
no
showed
call, no
up.
show. No, because why? Why, bro? Like I could get money from somewhere else. Like why y'all you treating me like this? Other players got paid, just like he said. And he only played. Dave only played part of it. He said, "Hey, man, this person got paid. This person got paid. This person got paid. I don't know why this organization is doing this, but look, I'm here with my brothers and all that." Like he was in an awkward situation, and then even when he started saying, "Yo, I ain't worried about him," you see, Diggs cover his mouth like, "Ooh, you said that about Massa." Because that's a slave ship over there. It's a slave ship over there, bro. You can sit up there and what was the first video you showed? You can be on pony rides and all that with sticks and all that, the freak balls. But at the end of the day, bro, like pay the man what he owed. Pay the man what he owed. Now TJ Watt just got his money. Now what? Now you have to pay
He
him
got at least
at
get
least
108.
40.
He
You
got to
gotta
get
at least
108.
give him 40
Yeah.
a year. So that's what I'm saying. That like, I agree with you when you said that. Hey, you waited too long. I agree with you there. But at the same time, look, somebody should have took the keys from Jerry because Jerry also said that he was thinking about stepping down.
Best stack. Here we go.
Here we go. Sit. Here we
I
go.
ain't even the host
Here
this
we
week, bro.
go.
I
Ready,
ain't even
set.
the host.
Here we go.
I'm not the host
Ready,
this
set.
week.
Here
All I'm
Oh
saying,
man.
all I'm saying, it's a slave ship over there, bro. And until Jerry Jones is out of that seat, and you get that thing to Stephen Jones to see what he got, because that's what's going to happen. I don't see it changing. And then if y'all do decide, because we all know, because we want Michael Parsons to get his money, it's not going to
Mm.
change anything. With Michael Parsons, we went to 2 Super Bowls. With Michael Parsons, y'all ain't making past the second round. So yeah, I don't care what happened actually, but we got to talk about it because it's NFC East. It's a slave ship over there. Django Unchained is what I think about when I see Jerry Jones every single time.
Hey,
It's embarrassing. It's very embarrassing, man. And then they got these players, man, these talented players, man. Regardless, if I don't like the Cowboys or not, they got talented players on their roster, and they sitting up. He talking about he has regrets, signing Diggs and other guys, and then he called out that Prescott. I don't think he liked that Prescott. I really don't. I really don't think he liked that Prescott. He sat up there and said, "Yo, we paid somebody, and then he was hurt."
yeah,
You
he
only
ain't
play
have
6 games. He did have to say that,
to say that. Like what that got to do? What my situation got to do with this one? He basically saying,
right?
he really don't want to pay people. He just got to because that's his best option. So yeah, he ain't had to say that.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. That certain things shouldn't have had came out of his mouth. I do agree with you on that, and I also agree that he should have paid these guys sooner. But that's not the type of GM he is. It's not. He's the type of GM that's going to make you wait on Jerry Tom, and that's not working because he's still not used to the salary cap era. He's not. He think this still 95 and he can have all these stars. It's not like that no more. These kids, they want their money. Period. And it's going to be bad, especially when y'all sign Micah, because now you think you're going to have this type of roster, and now what you're going to do? You're going to ask him to take a pay cut. He's not going to take a pay cut. He has to just fight for this. That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
setting a bad precedent. Yeah, I mean, other than the Bengals, it seems like the Cowboys have a problem with signing their players and being honest and loyal to their players. So that does set a bad precedent for the future. Like if I get drafted by them or if I know my contract is up, how would I feel? Why would I even want to sign as a free agent? So maybe that's the reason why certain free agents don't go because they're like, I'm not trying to deal with that. So I can agree with that. But since we're gonna transition from the drama and we're gonna focus on the organization that's ran well, I'll let you start this off, Jalen Hurts. How are you feeling about the new coordinator? And I was training camp. You know, I'll let you take that, Jalen. Good. How you feeling?
I'm laughing at his face. Though. I'm laughing at his face. Um, it's business as usual. At the end of the day, since he's been in the league, Jalen Hurts, he's been through what 4 or 5 play callers since he's been in the league, and that's including Doug the first year. You know what I'm saying? So I think that Kevin Patula being in the building, and we said the same thing about Brian Johnson and everything like that. But I think that he was more Kevin Patula has been more adapt to what was really going on, and he was a part of the transition from Kellen Moore. They've been knew that he was going for other jobs and everything. So
Yeah,
Kevin Patula was also in the room calling some plays and trying to make changes and everything like that. So I feel like that the wide receivers already respected him. Jalen Hurts respected him because he's on the squad. He got to work with him. This is business as usual for Jalen Hurts because that's another reason why. And I'm gonna get into that too if we get to there, get on that subject. But that's another reason why Jalen Hurts is one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the league because
too.
I got him too. But a lot of people would disagree, like Cam. But at the same time,
Oh, it's coming.
this is great. This is great, man. I think that he's gonna throw some more passing packages out there. He's also going to focus on some of the audibles out of the tush push because a lot of people is going to be looking for that. They either going to injure, they're going to fake injuries, or they're going to try to hurt one of us, just make it so that it won't come back after this year. So that's basically where we're sitting at now. But I like Kevin Patula. I think that he challenges Nick Sirianni, and I think that at the end of the day, Jalen Hurts is still going to be Jalen Hurts, and he's just going to increase his play.
Okay. Well, you got any opinion on started training camp with the champs?
The only thing I would say is that going to a new offensive coordinator always going to have his troubles. There will be some hiccups because that's just what happens. Will you adjust? Yeah, you will either adjust early or you adjust late. The adjustment's going to happen, but it will be a hiccup because this is not Kellen Moore's system. This is not the previous guy's system. This is going to be whoever this guy named system is. So he would run it accordingly how it is. Now, granted, no one else is always a power trip. No one else. They don't keep the system's the same. All right, this man going to run under him. He may keep a couple plays, but he want to run. He trying to make a name for himself. That's why all your offensive coordinators always getting head coaching jobs or else. So in order for him to feed his family, he has to put his name on it and stand what he does. So it's going to be interesting to see how it looks. I don't think it'll change too much, but I will say that person will have his own type of flow of what he's going to try to do. No one to me throws the ball more than Kellen Moore right now. So do I see more like RPO runs, more screenplay, like little nice trick plays like that, chunk plays, probably more so to get your your skill players the ball more in open space and stuff like that. I can see a lot of those plays happening this year more than often. But yeah, other than that, like I said, you just gotta wait for it to be played on the field to see how it looks.
I mean, he's been in the building for a few years, so he's not brand new. Jalen already got a relationship with him. You got so many weapons. I would love to be a coordinator on this offense because really all you got to do is say, get open. Ain't really nothing you could do. If they want to stop the tush push, we got a guy back there named Saquon. Okay, cool. My quarterback can run. Cool. You're not going to stop both of them at the same time. And then my tight end, great receivers. I think Dotson is going to have a better year, better relationship. A lot on the low. We forgot about what's that? He used to play for LSU. Terrence Marshall. Like
Terrence Marshall is.
we got no, we ain't gonna tell the Cowboys all that. Dave, come on now. Terrence Marshall used to play for LSU. Dope. I mean, the running back, the growth. And I just feel like the line, I feel like we just gonna add because you don't want to stay the same because we just want a Super Bowl. So everybody studied our tape. So I just hope they know that we're not coming back exactly the same. We might even do the touch push at all. We might say you don't know what we're gonna do. So first game, I hope y'all not practicing against the touch push, Will, because it might just be Saquon for 250.
What?
We don't know. Might be Jalen for
We ain't
250.
the Rams. What are you talking about?
Oh, wait.
Running
So,
for 250?
so
We
you
ain't
say
the Rams.
can't give y'all 200?
We ain't the Rams.
So you say he not gonna give y'all
He has
200?
never on any team he was on. What are you talking about?
Did he ever he was on our
Against us. Hey, he has never. We're not the Rams, bro. What are you talking about? Even the games you blew us out, he ain't had no damn 200 yards. What are you talking about, man?
Yeah,
Cut it
won
out.
something, didn't he?
Cut it out, bro.
I
Miles
can't
go over
wait.
100 yards, bro. Anybody can rush for 100 yards. I can right now. So can what?
You really believe that? That's why I'm laughing. You really believe
Yeah,
that?
you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could rush for 100 yards behind our line, not yours. So
Yeah. Like, no. Like, honestly, I'm like that. All right, go ahead.
oh, shoot. Hey, look, before we get off of the champs, another thing we was talking about, I like that they said they're not the defending champs. That happened in the past. They focused on the future. They was like, we're not defending nothing. We got to prove it all again. So it's a lot of battles going on, but this one interests me a lot. And I would like to get y'all opinion. Will, I'll let you go first. Since Dave went last time. I don't know if you're too familiar with this, but Reed Blankenship is definitely the starter, but we drafted Makumba and Sidney Brown is healthy now. So
Yeah.
we're trying to figure out who should start beside Reed Blankenship. In your opinion, who would you go with?
Yeah. I've seen Makumba highlights, of course, but I know Sidney Brown. I've seen his highlights too as well. I mean, he has the seniority of the favorite, but it is one in camp. If the rookie is playing well in camp and outshowing him on snaps and showing some improvement, well, you got Reed Blankenship back there. You make him mask having a rookie back there. But do note in the NFL, teams will note that and will pick on a rookie as well, or pick on a little bit. That's just what it is. You should always do that. I mean, just to test them out. But if Makuma can be what I see the highlights is his awareness and everything that I watched. I mean, he can be serviceable. And him and Blankenship can be pretty good in the backfield. But Sidney Brown is not bad. He's not bad to have as a second option back there behind Blankenship. But honestly, I think it's the rookie job to lose come training camp because he is so much by being drafted. You get so much where if you showing them highlights, like you can be put out there. You see what happened last year with rookies. So you know, I think Kuma got a good chance to get that position next to Blankenship.
What about you, DV?
So Vic Fangio, he always tried to like do certain things to see where guys at. Like for the last past couple of days in training camp, he had Cooper DeJean in the base package at playing safety. He had basically the second whites back there. Then also he had Makuba back there. He had Andre Sand back there, some Tristan McCullough, and then also Sidney Brown to try to see where guys are at in certain packages. I think they had McWilliams in the nickel when Cooper DeJean was in the safety back there in safety. But I feel like that it's not Makuba's job to lose because I feel like that you got to earn it. You got to earn it, and I think all those guys know that. You know, anybody can get snaps over anybody at this point. Like for instance, it's guys that should have been like Killy Ringo last season. He should have been on the field, but we got Q, and Q basically overstepped him, and Coop overstepped him. So you got to realize that Vic really don't care your status in the league or anything like that. It's about if you got that dog in you,
Whoever
then
the best player
we
plays.
gonna play him. So yeah, I do like the fact that it's a competition there at safety. But you know, Makuba got a lot to prove, especially after he just got signed right before training camp. He has a lot to prove as well. Because we're not just going to throw him out there because he's the second round pick.
Okay. Now, we brought this up a little earlier. Let's get back into it. How do y'all feel? Let me know what y'all feel when y'all hear this.
Okay, let's pull up your stats. Second team All SEC. We cannot relate. Undrafted in 2002. We cannot relate. Then you have one Pro Bowl in 2011. We cannot relate. So if you want to unlock Petty Cam and everything that Cam Newton has ever said on this 4th and 1 show has always been backed by merit and logic. But as we keep going and we keep unlocking and keep poking the bear, and y'all want to play this game, I can play this game too.
I'm sitting there out the water.
Well, that was Cam's response to Ryan Clark and his take on Jalen Hurts not being a top 10 quarterback. I personally felt I'm kind of confused because after the Super Bowl, Cam said he was a top quarterback, and then I feel like online I seen people comparing Jalen and Cam, and I feel like he took it personal. So I feel like personally he wants to remind people how great he was or things like that. But I feel like taking a shot at Jalen. Right. Is the wrong move. Like Jalen is not saying this. This is online. This is other people. So I feel like you're using Jalen to prove your point. When Cam, you should already feel comfortable with yourself. You are great. So I would like to get y'all response on how y'all feeling about him responding to Ryan Clark, and also where it started from with the controversy. Because honestly, I feel like I'm tired of it. It's over with. But how do y'all feel about it? Go ahead, Will. You got it.
All right. Man, listen, man. I love them both. I love Ryan Clark. He's very knowledgeable. He stands up. He does what he does. Cam, I love Cam because be honest with you, man. Cam, man, I keep talking, man. Cam was the shit, man. Cam was the truth. Like Heisman to MVP in 2 years. To yes, maybe he should have jumped. That's all he gonna hear. That's all he said too. Yeah, jump on the damn fumble. Yeah, of course. He's gonna hear that for the rest of his life, just like Sanchez gonna hear about the butt fumble. Like that's just what it is. Like you know what I'm saying?
And Romo gonna hear about how he fumbled the snap, stuff like that.
And instead of the field goal win, we probably would have won the Super Bowl that year. But the thing is, the thing is with that, yes, Jalen Hurts to me is just a casualty here. I don't think Cam Thomas is like you said. I seen it too. Is the comparison? The only reason why Cam name came up because they're comparing Jalen Hurts to Cam. That to me should have been a compliment. You compare it to my greatness, that he did this. But Cam got emotional with other people in the NFL and sports saying that Cam ain't win no Super Bowl. And that's when he trying to remind people like, wait, I was the shit. I was the truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have what he had, and I still did what I did. That's basically what he was saying. Yes, Jalen Hurts is a couch. He probably would never go on the show again. But like other than that, yeah, Cam and I don't get me wrong, and this is just me assuming. I think Cam may have reached out to Jalen Hurts just to let him know that. I think he may have because they had you don't think so?
Nah, because ain't no way you gonna call me after you trying to trash me and be like, listen,
hey, listen, man, this is just. But granted, he's entitled to his opinion too as well. I would say that. So like where everybody coming at his opinion, that's his opinion. Just like when he's executive and coaches that play in the league today didn't put Jalen Hurts in the top 10 either. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
he was number 9.
He was number 9. Sorry, 9. They didn't put him in the top 5, and he just won the Super Bowl. So like everyone has an opinion. Us do too. We all have our opinions. So my thing is like with Cam and Ryan, I hope this shit is just over and done with because I'm tired of it too as well. Tired of it. He said what he said. He said what he said. Cam, you was a great quarterback for the Carolina Panthers. Granted, we have to get off the past and give Jalen Hurts his flowers right now as he outshined the best quarterback in this generation twice in the Super Bowl and won. And they split. They may face each other again in the future. You never know. And they can break the tie for all I give a damn. But after we win ours. But other than that, I'll say we do have to give Jalen Hurts some credit because regardless of what he did when Tua came in the game and all that, he went to Oklahoma. He won with CD. He was second round pick. Came out set, took his time, came in. All he's done was win. All he did was not cause no controversy. All he did was stay humble, and he just played the game. So I just admire his work because, like I said, I've been watching him since college, and so I can't hate on Jalen Hurts because all he did was came win. Did he come into a winning situation? Did he come into a good situation with Philly? He came into the best possible situation, and some players do.
That's not true, bro.
Patrick Mahomes came. Let me finish my point. Patrick Mahomes didn't get drafted by Chicago Bears. I'm making a point here that he got drafted by the Chiefs. You get sometimes God puts you where you need to be. That's just that's just what it is. Patrick Mahomes would have been a Chicago Bear. Somebody else would have been a Chicago Bear. No, they got drafted later and went what they went. Now Patrick Mahomes, the best quarterback in the league, and won 4 championships. So like everybody is where they're supposed to be. Cam had his opportunity. Sometimes you get your opportunity. If you drop it, you drop it. I've been in plenty of championships. I lost them. I haven't won one. I lost. It still kills me. I wake up in cold sweat some mornings here at 37 years old, about to be 38 next month. I wake up in cold sweat because I still relive my championship.
Hey,
I feel like my freedom of speech was taken from me.
hey, DV, my man said he wake up in cold
I wake up
sweat.
in cold sweat. I relive my losses in championship, but that was my opportunity to win them. And when I look back at it, I could have done more. 30 wasn't enough. 30 wasn't enough.
DV, at the
all right, go ahead, DV.
After listening to this dude talk, what you got to say about the Cam situation?
First things first, the positive thing I'm gonna say about Cam is the reason why he went off like that is because of what Gilly said. He said Gilly came at him a certain way. So that's why he started going off like that. Because if you keep it football and debating on football, then I don't think he would have escalated like that. But it's a lot of things that he said that was incorrect. He basically said last season Jalen Hurts only threw 2,903 yards, and Tua had 36 yards less than him. He only played a certain amount, I think 11 games or something like that. Did Tua have a 2,000-yard rusher? We are a run-first team, and he's basically a pivotal staple of that. You know, like I said, I tell everybody this. Saquon Barkley, best years, I believe. I think it was like a little over 1,300 yards.
Yeah, he's never been as good.
Does Saquon Barkley, regardless of the line, does Saquon Barkley, because Jalen Hurts is a threat with his legs, does Saquon Barkley get 2,000 yards? Does he break that record? No. Or close to breaking the record? No, he don't. So we got to look at all the intangibles in the quarterback now, and this is the reason why it's always going to be a debate until the season starts, because they don't know how to grade Jalen Hurts. They don't know the measurements of Jalen Hurts, and the fact that he don't play like Josh Allen, and he don't play like Lamar Jackson, and just throw the ball everywhere and do those things. He plays to win, and he makes football when it plays. He plays within his system, because just like you said, Will, you said that he got put in a certain situation when that was untrue. Basically, when he first got to the Eagles, they was using him as Taysom Hill.
Mm-hmm.
And then once Wentz got out of there, once Doug got out of there and all that, they start building around him. After that 9-7 season when we lost first round to the Buccaneers, they start building around him. That next season, we went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. He's the nucleus of the team.
He got placed in the best position. God did. He got placed on the best team that he's supposed to be on right now.
But the point he's trying to make is Cam is making excuses. Like his team was tough. They went to the.
I'm looking at the roster now.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the roster now. He got Luke Keeley on the team. He got Tag Ginn. Tag Ginn was in his prime. He got Devin Funchess. Devin Funchess was all right.
The team was nice.
He was all right.
He had 2 good running backs. He had
2 good running backs. Yeah.
He had Greg Olsen as his tight end. I know that team.
Right. He had Jared Allen on the team. That's another person that was on the team.
That defense was top 5. It was honestly, he was probably the favorite. Their team was probably the favorite going into that Super Bowl. They was tough.
They were the favorite. But then when you sit up there, and go 18 for 41 with three interceptions and 3 turnovers,
he didn't play up to his capability.
No, he did not.
Exactly.
And what made it more crazy, because that defense was holding it down. The defense was holding it down. The Broncos ain't scored an offensive touchdown until I think the 4th quarter.
Yeah. Right.
And they had Peyton Manning on the team, and he couldn't do nothing with that. He threw the ball 41 times.
He still was great though. We're not going to we're not going to downplay that Cam.
I'm not saying he wasn't great, but did he finish the job?
Super Bowl, he still was a great quarterback.
Did he finish the job? Because all I heard about my quarterback in
A
22.
lot of people don't, but they still
Listen. All I heard about my quarterback from your fan base, and other fan bases was that my quarterback fumbled the ball, and that's the reason why we lost, which is untrue too. Because once he fumbled the ball and gave him that touchdown, we still was up 10 points. The defense didn't do their job, and special teams didn't do their job.
So we're not gonna argue with Cam Newton fans. Y'all be putting down black quarterbacks that don't play with the Eagles.
Why I gotta go to race? Because I like Cam.
He just did.
He taking it personal because he doing what Cam did. You taking it personal because you trying to defend Dak on the low.
Cam Newton like he's not a great quarterback is what I'm saying.
Nobody said that. I'm talking about him versus Jalen Hurts.
His career and that don't matter because of that performance.
His career doesn't matter. They went 15-1 that year.
Yeah, that's not what he's saying. He's basically explaining that
Dan Marino didn't win shit, and he still.
Dan Marino had nothing to do with this argument. Dan Marino had nothing to do with the argument.
I'm not arguing with y'all. I'm arguing the narrative. I'm not arguing with y'all. Y'all understand the difference. But I'm arguing the narrative.
The narrative got started.
You can't downplay Cam Newton.
No, the narrative got started because Cam took it personal. Nobody was downplaying him until he made this argument and decided to move Jalen Hurts out of the top 10 and say that the reason why he can't rate him is because of all the options that he have on his team. Cam started this argument. So it made people dissect Cam and say, listen, don't act like you had bad teams all the time in Carolina, bro. That year you were MVP, that team was tough. We all thought they was going to win the Super Bowl. He didn't show up in the Super Bowl. So it made people attack. But at the same time, I do agree they shouldn't take personal hits at him. As long as it's football, is right. But at the same time, I think Cam was great in what he was asked to do. But his narrative was Jalen got all these, options and he has a great team, so that he discredited Jalen greatness. So basically people are saying is, hold up, you are great, but don't act like he wasn't on the Browns. He didn't take the Browns to the Super Bowl. Them Carolina teams were good for a long time, and he was a major part of it. But don't act like the defense with Luke Kuechly and all of them, Josh Norman, and we can keep going on. Bro, they had a squad.
Yeah,
he had his chance and he didn't finish it. Cool, but he was a great quarterback. True, but you don't have to defend your greatness by downplaying the greatness of others. That's the message I'm sending Cam. Jalen ain't do nothing to you, bro. Like he's in the middle and you taking shots in for what? So, but I do hope it's over. I hope it is entertaining. I love it, but at the same time,
it's all a media grab, bro. Like they put these things out here to cause these things, man. To cause these. We're taking away from Jalen Hurts' Super Bowl performance because now we're dwelling back on the past again with somebody else that's not even playing in NFL. So, yeah.
Now, since we do want an argument about rosters and things like that, when they say your team has the best roster, does that mean your team should win the Super Bowl? Because when they rate these teams and these teams, according to whoever the experts is and things like that, and these teams don't show up, and then later on they'll say, oh, this other team is actually the super team. It just lets me know the list don't mean nothing. But recently they rated the Baltimore Ravens as the top roster in the NFL. They didn't really add that much. They drafted Starks. They added Hopkins. To me, their roster was already great, but for some reason now they're the best roster. So in y'all opinion, does this mean if they don't make the Super Bowl, at least is the season a bust? DV, I'll let you start.
I'll go first. So yes, it's a bust. It's a bust. And this is why that guy, Lamar Jackson, is on the thumbnail, because I feel like that he has all the excuses in the world. Or they make the excuses. Let me rephrase that. They make excuses for this guy. Mm-hmm. He had great defense. He had great teams. He had great coaching. Everything was around him. No, it might not be top 5 receivers or top 5 or top 10 wide receiver 2s or anything like that, but you still got Mark Andrews. You still got other guys. You got Zay Flowers now. You got Bateman. You got D-Hop now, who dropped the pass in the Super Bowl last year. You got him. Still got King Henry in the back. He was the second best running back in the league.
Yeah.
That secondary on paper, because we don't know how they're going to gel, but on paper, that secondary is the best secondary in the league, hands down. because they just got the guy from I got a brain for it, the guy from the Packers. They got him.
Oh,
Jair
His friend.
Alexander.
Yeah,
yeah.
so they got him. They got him as well. So that's what I'm saying.
No
It should
excuse.
be no excuse. Now, here's the flip side to it though that I want to bring up. Number two, they had the Philadelphia Eagles. Why do
Yep.
they have the Philadelphia Eagles? Because of names. Now, think about it like this: the beginning of the last season, we didn't know what Zach Bond was going to turn into.
Yep.
They was downplaying the Kobe Dean, just like they downplaying Mauro Jomo right now, because that's a death piece
They
for
ain't
us.
know about Cooper. They ain't know about
They
Mitchell.
didn't know about any of them. They didn't know how they was going to adapt to the NFL, and
Yeah.
they hit the ground running. Cooper DeJean missed what 4 weeks. It came in, the whole defense shift, and then that's when we start winning ball games. So that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying, that you can't sit up there and say, oh, they Super Bowl, not Super Bowl bust, but they the best roster in the NFL. You don't know how these guys are going to gel. You don't know their coaching style, anything like. You don't know anything. Just like, not to break up Dallas, but we don't know how their new head coach is going to be running things and all that.
Until
All
it
we
happened.
know is they got a new head coach until it happens, right? So
Ball played on the field.
you can't even say that. But on paper, yes, by name and everything is Hollywood over there. Lamar Jackson don't have no excuses. If Lamar Jackson doesn't make it,
At
if
least.
Lamar don't make it to the Super Bowl this season,
Mhm.
I want Lamar Jackson mom as my manager.
Yeah, this guy's crazy.
Mm,
What would you think?
mm. Well, first off, I want to say shout out to Mike, Steph, and Aaron. Mike, Steph, and Aaron. Shout out to them to announcing that they all on bath salts. Because first of all, putting the Baltimore Ravens first on, man, I don't understand. These analysts, man, I don't understand, man. I know y'all ain't played a lick of competitive sports in y'all life, man. Listen,
Oh
the thing
man.
is, to piggyback off of what Venable said, yes, names on a paper, and we all said this before. Dave, NPR, I heard you say this plenty of times. Names on a paper don't mean nothing. It's about playing football on the field. DV just said it himself. They went off the Baltimore Ravens because all the names that is there. Yes, once upon a time, if you put Lamar Jackson, D Hop, and Derrick Henry on the roster, you'll be scared to play this team. It's not now, Bob. It's Derrick Henry. Yes, it's not now. Lamar, please. I would say they at least have to make an AFC championship game. Listen, I'm tired of it. Lamar don't won the MVP unanimously twice. He don't won MVP. He's been the best player in football for behind Patrick Mahomes. Lamar has everything at his disposal, but in the playoffs, he disappears. It's not a championship game, it's the playoffs. I don't know if the team not calling the right plays, but he decides that he wants to throw the ball instead of what got him there in the first place, which is being a dual threat. It's not about running, it's about being a dual threat. When you just sit back in the pocket and they can contain you and box you, your Ravens are not the same fucking team. They have Derrick Henry. Yes, he rushed for 1,800 yards. We say that like, damn, that's a lot. Saquon rushed for $2,000, but Derrick Henry rushed for 1,800.
And
So
they
he
ain't
was
even
right
in the
behind him.
playoffs like that.
Right. And didn't use them at some point of time. So these analysts, I think, but besides the bad salt, they got to be from Baltimore because the thing is, if you're not putting the teams that went to the Super
They all
Bowl,
Baltimore.
two teams that went to the Super Bowl that upgraded their roster
Yeah.
at 1 and 2, power rankings should be starting from them two on down, and then you go from there. It changes every week. So yeah, if you gonna start power rankings, how did Ravens get up there to number one, shooting over all these other teams that then upgraded? So that's my take on it, man. I think the Eagles should have been number one, first and foremost. Then the Chiefs, because I do think the Chiefs got better too as well. They got their weapons back. They got an offensive lineman back. They got Patrick Mahomes. So they, at the end of the day, until someone in the AFC dethrone him, he is number one in the AFC. So Lamar Jackson, yes, I say if they don't get to an AFC championship game, then absolutely. Besides his mom representing DV, I need at least some shakeup. Like either he got to get traded or dismantle the whole team, bro. Because you're not gonna win. If you don't win now, you're never gonna win. So yeah, the Baltimore Ravens, the time is now.
And no, I agree with that because every year they talk about. I mean, we already know he's a great quarterback, but every year we talk about what he hasn't done. And look at this; it connects back to the comment before we was talking about with Cam.
Mm-hmm.
Lamar has way better numbers than Cam, but at the end of the day, it's like, bro, you're too good not to get it done. And that's the part that's the question mark on Cam that I think that still burns right here. So yeah,
But
Lamar is
again, Cam went to a Super Bowl. Lamar has not went to an AFC Championship
that's
game.
that's
That's a
very
fact.
true.
That's the
That's
problem.
very
And
true.
Lamar won
That's
three
very true.
MVPs.
So now look, hey Will, so look, so it's crazy because then that critique really should connect more with Lamar than Jalen.
Exactly.
Because at least Jalen used his good team
Exactly.
and won.
Exactly.
Lamar has had a good team and
Once
squandered
you
everything.
won, you're in a category by yourself with the other winners.
Yeah. So actually that's
That's the
crazy.
problem.
So yeah, Cam critique
Mhm.
fits more Lamar. It's like, bro, you got all these weapons. What's the problem? Yeah. I'm with y'all on that. You know, they got Detroit number 3. You know, they got a good roster, but I don't know why
Dan
they.
Orlovsky, that's my man. But Dan Orlovsky said the Detroit Lions, and even Stephen A. looked at him like he is out of his mind. The Detroit Lions are the best team in the NFL.
Oh,
What
he
he
said
said?
that last year. Okay.
Yeah, he
Oh,
said that last year.
he played for them. He played
Yeah.
for them, man. I think
He
he's
did
from
play
there.
with him. I do get his bias, but I will say Lions are a good team.
Oh, we
Healthy.
know they're a good
Out of
team, but
Lions are a good team.
When healthy,
But they're
but they got to
another
be
team.
healthy.
They're
But
another team.
That's the only reason why that's the only reason why Commanders won that game. Let's just keep it
Exactly.
on it.
And he should have beat the
They
49ers.
but no matter what, they was coming to Philly to get, or we was going there to. It
He
was
was
going
going there.
to.
Yeah.
We'd air them out. I ain't really worried about them. Come see us. Anyway, so another thing, since we're gonna use this the transition from football to basketball, you'll see what I mean by that. But let me know if y'all seen this.
Speaking of man, RG3, tweet another monkey post about my girl Angel Reese. I'm punching your fucking face.
On
Okay?
name. On
It's
site.
enough. Like, I don't usually do stuff like this, but
On
just
site.
stop it, bro. You got your job, you got your podcast. Leave my Angel Reese alone. I'm the one calling her and telling her not to respond. Fucking stop it. That's the last time.
On
Okay?
site.
Thank
On
you.
site, you
It's
clown.
not real hate. If you look around what's going on in this real country, that's hate. This is sports. I'm not supposed to like you. It's a shame that all the stuff you did in your life, you're gonna be remembered for your podcast.
Hey, yo.
I'm just talking about me for a second. I was like, I gotta step it up, Jack. I got you. But,
That shit hit off. Good. Well, you now you know for clarity, y'all know the post he's talking about for NBA 2K the 26, the cover. Somebody put a monkey instead of Angel Reese on the cover of the 2K26, and RG3 put up a post basically acting like he was defending her, but he shared the post, and everybody like, yo, bro, why even
I've
involve
never
yourself
even
in
seen
that?
that post ever.
I did.
You don't need to be
It's on
seen.
Twitter.
Right.
It's on
So
Twitter.
like him even jumping the gun to do that. You should have let the media do that. The media do it, and then you respond to it, bro. Like for you doing that after the comments you said previously is suspect, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
It's not
not all there,
suspect,
bro.
man.
You know what I'm saying is he not all there, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Because like the way he moving is crazy, and that's why I was glad that Ryan Clark got into his ass. I don't give a damn about what happened. You shouldn't say certain things, and regardless if you're in the media and you have an outlet, right? You still have a responsibility to be held accountable when we talk about sports versus hate. Sport versus hate is two different things. Two different things. Like y'all said earlier, when you get personal, that's something different. We're keeping it about what we keeping about. Say about her sports, her stats, her rebound. Can't say shit about her stats. That's why you're talking about some bullshit. Like you know what I'm saying? So like I just think it's some BS. You know what I'm saying? I'm with Shaq, OG, you already know. Stop me right up. All right, hold me on. All right. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, DB. I know RG3 was one of your favorite quarterbacks back in Baylor and all that. So you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let DV share, his sentiments about his guy, man.
That's a false statement there. Very false. But anyway, it's no surprise that he did that, and a lot of people saying, "Well, why would you do that?" Because come on, bro. Like he Get Out. I think of Get Out. I think about Terry Crews and White Chicks. I think about all this other stuff that he put himself in, that Ryan Clark had to call him out and all that. And then when they was like, "Oh, you took it too far," he was like, "That was out of his character. I got that." But at the same time, he was absolutely right coming at RG3. RG3
Yep.
is one of those guys that he's a Caitlin Clark fan. He's the one that thought that Caitlin Clark was supposed to be on the cover besides Angel Reese. Angel Reese is doing her thing now. Like, since she be putting up the numbers and all that, they're not talking about her like that no more. They're not talking about her in a negative light no more. Meanwhile, homegirl got hurt. Homegirl got hurt. They talk about, the WNBA is not the same.
No, the game's been great. I've been
You know,
watching.
I know. Oh, I
Right.
know. But they be like, it's not the same because nobody's coming to the games because Caitlin Clark is not playing and yada yada. Come on, man. RG3 knew what he was doing, man. He knew exactly what he was doing. Then he tried to backpedal. That's all it was. He knows people get on him just like people here. The ignorance here. They sit up there and get on Saquon Barkley for who he married. But the difference is RG3 is that type of guy that is going to side with the Magas. And I'm gonna just leave it there.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, Saquon did some other things too, but y'all not gonna bring it up. But I'm gonna leave that there.
No, it's a lot of things that Saquon
I'm
Barkley.
gonna leave
Well,
that
it's a
there.
couple things that Saquon Barkley did that I didn't like.
yeah.
Like going golfing with
I'm not talking about him personally, but
the
I'm talking
bull.
about his wife. There's some things that you gotta check. And
Oh no, I did. I know what you're talking about.
certain things.
2013,
Yeah,
2013.
you're not allowed. I don't give a fuck
I know what
anyway.
you're talking about.
You're not allowed to do certain things. So that's
I
what it
know.
is. So we
I'm talking about
have to
Saquon.
everybody.
I'm not talking about his wife.
Right. We have to
As
everybody.
a man, I'm not going to talk about his wife. I'm talking about Saquon. He
You talking
did.
about
RG3
He
put
did a
the
couple.
cover out there because he wanted to be talked about, because he wanted to still be the topic of discussion. Like I said, y'all seen it. I didn't even see it. And still to this day, Angel Reese and her mom didn't even come about or go into context to give this negative light to that image any substance. So we don't hear shit about it now no more.
But you heard Shaq. Shaq said he stopped it.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
because he ain't worth it.
Yeah.
To wrap it up, I feel like RG3. Yeah, he's definitely the first time he did something with his wife behind him, and she like, yeah, egging him on. He just being silly, and I think he need to go to therapy or fix whatever's broken in his heart, whatever self-hate he got. He need to deal with that and stop spewing your negativity on other athletes and just praise them. If you don't got nothing good to say, I was taught you don't say nothing at all. So it's enough on him. But since we talking about decisions people make, I honestly, when I seen this, I thought about like, dang, I wonder do the people that support ball, how do they feel when stuff like this happens? My man told them if they don't change the name back to the Reds, he's gonna try to restrict them from getting a new stadium built. Like, I'm like, bro, he trying to distract from what's really going on. You know, release them.
Exactly. This is just
Yeah, he trying to distract. You have this. So it's a two-part question, guys. It's about him just being a silly and saying he gonna stop them because look, at the end he says, "Make Indians great again." This guy's a yeah, this guy's a say what?
You ain't see that?
I didn't know he mentioned the Cleveland Indians too, because they had to change their name too.
Yeah.
So, ain't nobody going back, bro. They not changing. I'll say right now, the teams ain't gonna do it because having their fan base, they're gonna lose a lot of money. So at the end of the day, the teams ain't going back to them names.
Man.
Don't Magic own a stake in the Commanders?
Now, yes, they do.
Not happening. It's not happening. And so, but to put that, it's just a distraction what's going on in the real world.
Yeah.
And, he put it out as a distraction. Whether he permits stuff or not, they can get it done regardless. They can wait 3 years when he's out, and it's still doing. So at the end of the day, that was just a distraction to put out there. So now, granted, if one of these people jump and do that, we got to start looking at these organizations. But they got rid of Dan Snyder, so I think the Commanders are fine. I think they'll be fine. They will be the Commanders. Now Cleveland did change their name, but I don't see them going back to the Indians. Bro, they changed all those names, bro. Like, you want them to go back, so what funding are they getting from you, bro? All they gotta do is wait 2 years, bro. You out of office.
No, it'd be other. He just like to talk and just be in business. He don't need
He's
to
just
be on.
distracted what's going on, man. That's all.
What about you, DV?
This is the same guy that actually had a AI video he posted up about Barack Obama getting locked up. The same guy that set up there just a few moments ago is trying to stop college athletes.
Look at that. It's
He
Right,
crazy.
just signed it today. He just signed it
right.
today.
He just signed it. He just signed it.
It's
So that's what
crazy.
I'm saying. He's trying to stop them from getting professional jobs.
Can we limit
So
the money and the taxes that the billionaires and the rich already get, so that
they're
the
not going to do that.
people can
They're not
have
going
more?
to do that. This is why
Nah,
he's able. That's a different story,
we're going to
Will.
college
This
for
is
the
why
money.
he's able to do certain things that he's doing.
Yeah.
Come on.
But anyway, with the team name change, I think that um, it's on them organizations to step up and say, look, we're not doing that. Put out something because he did that publicly. You need to put out something public. We're not for that. We're going to keep these names. We're not going to go backwards. We're moving forward, and that's a discrimination against those people, and we're not going to do that. So you can find us, sue us, whatever, but we're not going to do that.
I agree. And on the other topic, how do y'all feel about him trying to investigate or see what's going on with the NIL money to limit the money that's being given to players? How do y'all feel about that? I feel like it's a waste of time.
Yep.
I don't understand it.
Waste
So
of
how do y'all feel
resources,
about that?
waste of money, waste of resources. It makes no sense. And we're not limiting the money from people that make the most money. Why finally take from college when everyone fought so hard for them to make money? They wasn't making money for at all. Like
For,
That were
scavenging
alone.
to scavenging to eat. So at the end of the day, yeah, maybe some players are maybe some players are making more money than certain players, certain people. That is their deal. I mean, at the end of the day, man, like if we ain't stopping you from making your money, we can't stop nobody else from making theirs, man. That's all I say, man. Make your money, man. Make your money.
and on that note, right
When you
now I
cut
feel
my
like
cut NIL deal, you cut your ass. That shit happened. We need
yeah,
ours.
yeah, I feel like listen, after all them hundreds of millions of dollars the organizations made, them colleges made, and the players wasn't getting nothing, but yet I'm the reason why
Year
they
in,
come
year
to
out.
the games. I'm selling out the seats, merchandise. They was keeping everything, but I'm getting a little bit of the
A jersey with my name on it, and I don't see a dime.
nothing.
I
You know
don't
what's
see a
crazy?
dime.
But you know what's crazy? I get another angle. You got people that needed it to survive, and when they was getting gifts, Reggie Bush, give my man his stuff back.
Yeah, give him
Now,
everything back.
yeah, give him
Everything.
all the stuff back. He earned that. It's funny how they do that. They take your stuff away, but now they open it up. Now people getting paid. So then they need to start rectifying some
Yep.
mistakes they made. Give my
I
man
think he
his
did. He didn't get his stuff back.
No, they
he
did.
did some
They
recently.
they gave his trophy back. Yeah, recently. They gave the
Nice.
hype back. They gave
Nice.
the
I
hype
know
back.
that. That's
Yep.
good.
They gave the
So
hype back.
since we,
His wife said, just aside note, his wife grabbed the trophy on the podium and said, "It's back where it belongs." So yeah,
exactly, because no matter what you could take it, we watch them games. He deserved it.
yes, sir. One of the most electrifying cosplayers I've ever seen in my life.
Listen,
Was
oh no,
Reggie Bush.
NFL, he was nice too. Injury slowed him down. He was
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, for the Saints. Yeah, he was, man. Man, listen, Reggie Bush was true.
I don't know how much y'all been paying attention, but I've been watching these fellas, and they look like they about to round in the street.
And this ball is hammered. Can he get it all? He sure did. Schwarber continues to have an unbelievable season and continues to stay in the top five. Kyle Schwarber.
They look like they
Keep
getting
them
ready.
here.
They look like they getting ready for that run, yo. I don't know what
Listen,
y'all.
man. It's just what we talked about last. Is it's the pitching, man. That's all it is. We can hit 7 to 8 runs a game. It's closing out these games, man. Like we like this trade deadline, we got to focus on getting some more like relieving pitching, and maybe go after another hitter. I heard they have interest in O'Neal that was in the home run contest with Pittsburgh. That would be good to match with all the big hitters. But man, Bryson Swerver went back to back yesterday on home runs, and we still lose this game 9-8, bro. It's just that we have to in extra innings. We have to pitching has to get better at the back end. Other than that, the hitters are hitting, man. Stout came in, double home run. Like JT Realmuto, honestly one of the most all around players in baseball. He's a catcher. He hit home runs. Like JT Realmuto is the truth, man. But Kyle Schwarber, He leads off, man. He's up there with the Shohei Ohtani's, with the Aaron Judge. He leads off. He's up there with them. Kyle Schwarber is the MVP of the baseball All-Star industry. Man, listen, man. Honestly, he should be up there for MVP of the league right now too, as well, man. Because like all our records are close with everybody that's on the top. We're all right there next to each other. So Kyle Schwarber's name should be talked about for the MVP race too, as well this year too, man. Like, so yeah. All we need is some good relieving pitching. We lost out when we lost Alvarado. We had Alvarado, it'd been over. But he will be back at the end of the season, but he can't play playoffs. But yeah, we get some more relieving pitching, some more like that, man. Man, we good, man. Cause them bats batting right now.
What you think, DV?
I'm on record basically saying that Trey Turner needs to give some of that money back so we could be able to pay Kyle Schwarber. I'm on record. I'm on record saying that also, like Will just said, that it's the bullpen. The bullpen that Alvarado suspension messed us up, man. I swear, because it was a certain rotation that we were in, and then we had to start pulling guys up, and that got us into certain situations, man, that we didn't even want to be in. Now we in a race with the Mets for the first spot, and the Mets got a good team as well. And I don't want it to be no nail biter to the point where we're like, all right, we got to win these amount of games, and that's got to move. Like I don't like that. Like I wanted to have at least some type of lead on them, not just 1.5 games ahead. Um, but I do think that they could go on a run, the Phillies. But that bullpen is what scares me, man. Because at the end of the day, the lights get brighter in October, and once that happens, man, you got to sit up there and throw some strikes. You can't let these guys walk and do certain things. I've seen this team time and time again. Previous years, they had these good batters, but the bullpen just let them down, or the bats just get quiet because they tired now. Because it's like, oh, we doing all the work, we doing all the pulling. Y'all got to seal the deal. Just like playing defense in the NFL, you got to seal the deal because everybody's talented in the NFL. So you got to seal the deal, or look, you could lose a game that you do for 405 touchdowns. You could do that.
True.
So it's the same.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. So yeah, hopefully they understand. I'm sure they know their weakness, and hopefully they're trying to rectify it before they get in the playoffs. Because I feel like if they rectify that one weakness, we'll be hosting another parade on Broad Street.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hey, well, you
I'll be
so
out
blessed.
there.
You've been able to see so many parades, man. It's a blessing, man.
Go Phils.
Philly, go Philly. Hey, Will, on this one, I'm gonna let you look at this, and I'm gonna let you go first.
Back, because I was like, no one has ever really. They don't understand my game, right? Like you don't know what I did. Right. I did so many different things, and I played so many different roles, and so that's one of the reasons why I'm not the greatest shooter of all time. I'm not the greatest this, but I was great at so many different things. And Melo talked about it. Then I learned how to be great at being a role player. Then I learned how to be, and so I learned how to be great at all these things. And no one knows how to really break down my game. So they look over it and they just go to, one or two things. But I did so many things in the game of basketball. So yeah, I mean, when I had it. I thought I was going to be, before injuries, I'm like, MJ, I'm coming for you.
Yeah.
No, I mean, that's my mentality.
I know the mentality. So I like when he talk this shit.
Yeah.
So the reason why I brought that up is because I seen him taking a little flack because people was like, basically, how can he compare himself to Jordan? I understand his mentality. I don't have a problem with it. I want to get Will your first take, and DV. How you feel about what he said?
I just said, I just say that I seen this, of course, but I just seen that I just think people are harping on, again, somebody else that we are not we are, but the people out there on the media and social media are downplaying. Is because before we can say woulda, coulda, shouldas on a lot of people, but he won championships before the woulda, coulda, shouldas. So during that time, had he stayed healthy, could he have won more? Yes, he's one of the best players that ever played the game, one of the best shooting guards that ever played his game. He was so good at so much. What he's saying is not only scoring, not only impacting the game, he played defense. He was the top guard in blocks almost every year he played. Like top 5 in blocks as a guard. Still 1, 2, or 3. So like when you impact the game in different ways, you get overlooked sometimes when you're not dropping 30 points. It don't look too flashy. You know, it don't look too flashy. One year he did average 30. He got robbed of the MVP. So like at the end of the day, it don't matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't matter what you do. He just wasn't that market brand, so he won championship. They still take his championships from him. Oh, he had Gary Payton, he had Shaq, he had them niggas when they was 41 years old. That nigga was 23. He led that team. He averaged 36 points a game. He was the reason why they won that final. They said he couldn't shoot.
Won't go. Walker. And here comes Wade. Plenty of time. And Wade with the finish.
They said he couldn't shoot. He lit Dallas up. LeBron, Chris Bosh, they came to Wade. Chris Bosh didn't go to Toronto. I mean, Dwayne Wade didn't go to Toronto. Dwayne Wade didn't go to Cleveland that first stint. LeBron came to him to win a chip. I want people to know that. Venable, remember, me and Venable worked together. And the moment LeBron said his decision, the next day me and him worked that morning together. I got off the bus and I walked across the parking lot and my voice was gone. And I said it's over. I said it's over for the next couple of years. Was going to back up because we won 2 championships out of the 4 years that they was together. But make no mistake that Dwayne Wade Dwayne Wade was a superstar that was so humble that he took a back seat to a lot of things. He can take a back seat and be humble to somebody else coming there in order for the team overall goal to win a championship. And if we take anything from this, it's just like Jalen Hurts. This guy is a competitor, but a championship. But Dwayne Wade and Jalen Hurts can be mixed in the same light because of who they are as competitor and team members and teammates.
You like that part?
Regardless of other superstars are on the team, I'm just here to win. However I fit in, however we can do it, I'm gonna make it work. Dwayne Wade, one of the best players to ever play the game of basketball. And had he not been injured, hey, listen, MJ, we was coming. That's all I'm saying.
Go ahead, DV.
It's just saying, it's crazy because I was going to go that route, but he already said it, so I ain't even going to say it. I was going to go that route too. But it's a saying from Beanie Siegel, "Feel it in the air." He said basically, shoot at the moon.
Ooh.
And if you miss, you're amongst the stars. That's basically what Dwayne Wade did there. I think that he had every intention to try to be one of the greatest, or if not the greatest in the basketball. That's anybody's mentality, especially if you're a dog like that. You know, we seen Dwayne Wade. First of all, we was hyped when LeBron actually took his team to the championship and played the Spurs in Cleveland. This guy took his team, like you said, it was basically how a whole bunch of vets on the team.
Yep.
And Jason Williams, Peyton, Antoine Walker, James Posey, Shaq. They had a lot of old guys, and he led the way. He led the way, especially in that Mavs series. He led the way, and he beat the Mavs. And then, like you said, like people don't know the sacrifices that he made as a leader. And regardless if he took a step back, he still was a leader on that team because he showed. I feel like just by doing that, he showed LeBron what it took to win.
Of course.
And I'll leave it there.
Facts.
Absolutely.
Ain't no debate there. Right now we on basketball. Only player that ain't for some reason I ain't worried about the other free agents. I'm worried about this guy right here. And when I seen him put this up, I was looking like, brother, it sound like you miss your.
I said, wait. At first I was confused. I woke up like, wait. Did we sign him? I said, what is this, man?
I'm like, bro, obviously you miss playing. You want to come play with your brothers. Come on, bro. Like,
come on now. All right, let's go.
Come on now.
Bring it on.
Like, either sign a qualifying offer and bet on yourself, or I feel like he's worth between 16 and 18 million for at least 2-3 years. Come on, bro. It's time to get focused and trying to win this year. So how do y'all feel when y'all seen this? My man post Quentin Grimes, because obviously he holding us up. We trying our best to get him signed, but it seems like they just can't agree on something.
I think Grimes do need to sign. I think that all the unnecessary signings with these vets shouldn't be. Honestly, if Nick Nurse is a good head coach, VJ will be developed pretty well, and that whole coaching staff, I should say. Um, all those what you call him? The other rookie, the rookie that we got last year. I got brain fart. But
You talking about Boner? We had Boner
McCain,
last.
no,
McCain,
not Bono.
Jerry McCain.
McCain, yeah.
Oh yeah, he
So
tough.
even him, he would be developed well. We
Yeah.
don't need the Kyle Lowry's and all that, and it makes for a good story. I think Kyle Lowry is needed, but at the same time, like we don't need like an Eric Gordon. We don't need certain guys on this team that's going to take up some of the money. Whereas though that this guy is asking for a certain amount, and y'all can actually come to the drawing board and make that happen. I think that he just wants to get back to focusing on basketball and not just,
Yep.
worried about, what his future look like. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that he also don't want to play on that contract of this year. He don't want to play on that. He wants to be extended. And if the Sixers not going to do that, then it's going to be another conversation at the end of the day. But I think he just want to get back. I think that picture just showed that he just want to get back to playing basketball.
Go ahead, Will.
Yeah. No. Yeah. True. When I seen it, I jumped for joy. I thought it was, the caption was saying, "Hey Philly, we back," but it didn't say that. But I think that's what he hopes for. I think by that picture, they just put it out there that I mean, he ready to ball, get over this contract stuff. I mean, but to credit the point, if you do want to sign a qualifying offer and bet on yourself, whether it's you show out this year and test free agency, whatever case be, you do your thing. But if you really want to be here and you think this roster is constructed to win a championship, 16, 18 for 3 years, hey, listen, let's ball out and let's see how this work out. So, yeah, you know, at the end of the day, or we can negotiate everything about negotiate. Put some money on the back end, some guarantee money. If you hit this, like whatever you want to do, they can write it in ink, bro. Like you know what I'm saying, and then like you can have it. So I hope that discussions are picking up if there are discussions, and I hope that we do sign him, because I think he is a massive offensive talent. He proved that by himself last year. He proved that he made other people mad on other teams, because they were stating that he only was doing it because Embiid was out, and that his ass would be on the bench or sit in the corner somewhere. I don't think he's that dude. I think he is a bucket. I think he will continue to be aggressive. I don't care if Embiid, Paul George, Maxey, McCain, or VJ is on the court. Grimes feel like he got a shot. He's going to take it. He's one of them players. So I think we need him. Bounce it off. I think offensively, we can sit a couple people down, and this guy in 9 games can score 2 40-point games. You know what I'm saying? So like, you can't really give up on a talent like that, especially with this roster that we have, because bucket getters are hard to get. I was kind of mad when we let go Alec Burke at that time because I thought he was a bucket getter as well. But I think, yeah, I think Grimes should be with Philly, and I think we need to still sign an elite shooter. I'm thinking Seth Curry should come home again too. So that's just my input.
So you want a smaller guard than all the guards we get? Oh my
No,
god!
just an elite shooter that can sit in the corner, get the ball. Steph can make 3 threes. That's not important. That's all I ask for. Wide open, whatever case, knock down. That's all I ask for.
I would love to play against your team. Well, we'll smoke y'all. So
never.
So
I'm Coach
B, Quinn Grimes, I feel like he's a little overvaluing himself. 25 million, no. You had a great stretch, but I feel like 16 to 18 is a great contract for you. I don't see what's the issue with his qualified offer is 8.7. So if you bet on you basing he is 8.7, only 8.7. So if they're saying, hey, we're willing to give you 16 to 18, you just double your money. And then I'm thinking, you don't have to sign for 4 or 5 years, sign for 2 years or 3 years. That way, if you ball out and you outperform that, you're able to get another bigger contract.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at it. I think he knows that when the team is healthy, his numbers are going to be good, but not as good because now you playing a role and stuff like that. So I feel like he like, yo, this is my time. But I feel like 16 to 18 is his range. I feel like that's a good contract. And like I said, just make it. If I was a Six, I'd be like, listen, bro, if you don't want to sign, extended deal, how about 2 years? We do 2 years, 16 or 18 million. I'll give you 18 for 2 years. And then, like I said, if everything's going well after the first year, maybe by the second year, I'll extend you. You only have to go to free agency. But I feel like
you don't know who not going to be here, who that it may be more money for you, especially if you're producing the way you produce it. Now, and granted, that's you being fair. You know, we all promote get your money, but by us having 3 max players, we have to be honest. We don't have 25 for you, bro. Like that's just what it is. But if you want to play here, we can come to an agreement where though we can route it out for a couple years and then try to get you some more money on the
even
back.
that, bro, 25 is not his. He hasn't shown enough and been consistent enough to get 25. That's
right.
like 16 to 18, I think is his range. And I also feel like the issue I only had it is signing what's that Kyle and Eric didn't take away from them what they doing for him. What it messed up is we wanted to get him and Yabu back. He's our top priority. So he kind of messed up our money that way. If he'd have signed early, we could have made some different moves. They wouldn't have signed both veterans back if they knew, hey, you know what? We got Grimes, we got Yabu. Maybe we only signed Kyle, or maybe we just only signed Eric. But once Yabu left, it's like, bro, we might as well get our vets back. Because I feel like people don't realize what they bring to the table. And like I said, I like having the vets there to be around VJ and McCain as well. McCain still technically almost basketball-wise is a rookie. He ain't played too many games. So you need them type of people around. I feel like that in the past, we didn't have vets around when the Benz was around and all that. We didn't really have the people that, even when a coach not around, the person that can check, like, yo, bro, that's not how we doing it. This is how you operate.
I think Kyle and EG,
they're basically extended coaches.
Will be good for McCain, VJ, and all them on the back door. I personally would only sign Kyle, to be honest with you. EJ to the left. I would have signed Kyle Lowry because Philly native. I think Kyle is a coach on and off the court. I've seen it last year. So, and I would have kept him for that reason because granted, you're not gonna get too much time on the court with VJ and Autumn there. But to show them the right way, leadership and work ethic, I think you definitely need that in the locker room. You need it, bro. You need the OG, bro. You need somebody in there, bro. Like, hey, look, youngin, you gotta do that. Trust me, I've been here. I've been around 15, 16 years. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be around 15, 16 years. So, you know what I'm saying? These young people, man, they get out of pocket. You'll be out the league in 2 or 3 years. You start gambling on yourself. You start doing other BS.
Something to this boy.
They make me mad, bro. Like, I don't understand, bro. Like,
hey, listen, I don't understand. Yeah, I really don't understand.
Give me the pick, bro. Like, why we do all the bread, bro? Why are you the bread, bro? Like,
no. See,
hey, you see this going up?
No, you're supposed to tell them it's not worth it at all, bro.
No. Granted, it's not worth you having another phone and doing it. But you can say, hey, bro, I think I'm gonna get in the game and go up. I got you, bro. I appreciate you.
Hey yo. Thank you, bro.
That's smart for them to do it. Okay, you can tell me if you feel a little ill and you feel like they still gonna put you in. All right, I got you, Bob. Under it.
Listen, but it's crazy because he had a $40 million contract on the table, and now he about to be banned for life and possibly
balling.
Like, listen,
about to be crazy. He was balling with Detroit, bro.
Did you see? They say he owed the jewelers. Like, what's my man? So what it seemed like is he has a problem, a gambling problem, and he needs help, like therapy for real. He needs to figure out his lifestyle.
I don't know if it's called klepto, you still stuff, but it's some disorder he has because there ain't no motherfucking way, bro. Like he actually playing real good with Detroit. Where he might get a contract. I was speaking with my wife about this a couple of days ago because is he banned? Well, it's been an investigation. The investigation goes as it's supposed to go. Yeah, he'll be banned for life for the NBA if it goes the way it's supposed to go. But my thing, like $5.8 million from something else from the shirt, like I don't understand what is going on here, bro. Like
so,
how are you doing these things, bro? Like,
he might be getting extorted somewhere. Something's going on that we don't know about. Because
I don't understand.
He trying to live above his means. He trying to, step out with the big dog.
Like, come on, bro. It ain't no way, bro. I get it. Use your research. Hey, I'm Mike Bees from the Detroit Pistons, bro. Like, if niggas giving out $5 bills like that, bro, like I didn't understand. Hey, man, listen. I'm William Atagakumbo, and I am on the staff of the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah, he's
talking about Big Bro Jan. front me this chain. Like, nah, man. Like, people gotta do better, bro. And that goes to the thing. Detroit's a young team. Where's the OG, the veterans that is going to?
He's supposed to be one of them.
I know. Well, he's a bad example.
but no, they got Tobias on there. They got, honestly, that team is good.
Yeah,
that
but
team
you
is
don't
good.
know what nobody do when them doors closed. These are grown men, bro. And that's the thing. This man was going out. I don't know what's going on, bro. Like he's in debt with a lot of different facets, which is crazy to me, bro.
What's crazy is, bro, now I don't know how, if he get banned for life, how you gonna pay that back?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro.
We're gonna be D West. He about to be about to be as low as Delonte West. And Delonte West had a reason, but his reason is up.
It's gonna go down bad, bro. Like, honestly.
Yeah, I feel sorry. I wish him well, man.
I hope he get together, get paid off, and still like try to salvage his life with his family or something.
He gotta go overseas and play.
That part.
They ain't gonna want him either.
Nah, there's some leagues over there.
Let me somebody. Them Shanghai Dragons. Look, I need 20 for you, Bob.
Come on, dog. You only know about them from 2K, dog. You don't know about them from 2K, dog.
Hey, yo, the Shanghai Dragons, bro. This boy gonna average 30. All right.
Listen, when he giving them 30 a game. He ain't playing. He playing for his life.
Playing ball, bro.
I ain't gonna fake it. If he don't get banned, A6 to sign my man up. He gonna have the best season of his career.
1,000%. Sign him to a 1 year for like $4 million. That motherfucker gonna average 18 points. I guarantee you.
No, but if he do get banned from the NBA, he will probably go overseas because
absolutely
they probably try to kill him. They probably try to kill him.
Yeah, pay that.
Yeah. We gotta disappear, but yeah. That's fact. That is fact.
Before we switch off basketball, I expect Grimes to sign, but let's say hypothetically he didn't. What y'all think about this lineup right here being a starting five? How y'all feel about that? Go ahead, DV.
Small. It's too small.
Go ahead, DV.
Why you say it's too small?
McCain and VJ can't. I think they can play together and coming off the bench. Mm-hmm. I don't think that they can play all three of them together. Like, I think that would be bad for business. I think you need a small forward in the rotation. Probably, God, I don't want to say him.
What?
The dude, man, with the tats, man, I forgot his name.
Dude with the tats? Who are you talking about?
Yeah, the dude with the fro.
Kelly Oubre.
Yeah, Kelly Oubre, man. I think Kelly Oubre.
Exactly. I was saying. And look, if it DV, and I agree with you. I'll get that point, but I agree that Kelly Oubre, I think, should start as well.
No, I think he should start
if we don't sign Grimes.
Yeah,
right. But no, even if we do sign Grimes, I'm cool with. This is what I would do. I would do. I would choose Tyrese Maxey, Grimes, Oubre, Paul George, a healthy Paul George, and a healthy Embiid. Off the bench, they will come and be the spark plug. So basically, they get a lot more rest, and these two can actually control everything.
So you saying like McCain and VJ still have like 26 minutes, 25 minutes, and
they still have
everybody else to rest. And
right.
On it.
Yeah, then you could put like Maxey with VJ. You can put Maxey with McCain, like basically on a rotation. Like, I think that will work.
Not bad.
Or you could do Maxey, VJ, and Grimes at the small forward. Like, you could do anything, but I think to start it off, I think that's where I would do.
Okay.
All right. I think it's too much firepower. It's only one ball. What I would do personally, I would do Maxey. I would do VJ, Oubre, Paul George, and Embiid. I would bring Grimes and McCain off the bench. All do before I know what Grimes. This is me like looking at like scoring wise. They're gonna take 3 of the starting lineups up at a time. They ain't gonna sub all 5 guys out, right? So 2 or 3 are gonna sit down periodically at a time. Grimes come in, can take the shots from Maxey, Paul George, Embiid. You're not taking shots from none of them 3. You're the 4th option. I think Grimes is more effective when he's 1 or 2. I think he needs to come off the bench. 6th man of the year, to me, that's just my thing. I think Grimes should be 6 man of the year, where he's still getting 28 minutes, close to starter minutes, like a Lou Will was, and but I think and McCain should be the backup point guard for Maxey. That's just how I look at the lineup. But I think Oubre and VJ should start for defensive purposes, not only scoring, as well, because we have enough scoring with the big three. But VJ and Oubre can score too as well, but they play defense as well. So do Maxey. So do Paul George. I think it's just a good mixture if we have McCain and Bona and Broom, the other guy, like all the other guys. I think we should play 10 guys, to be honest with you, at the season. But yeah, that the lineup I will go with is that. NPR, what lineup would you go with?
Yeah, man. Grimes is starting at shooting guard. We need a shooter in that lineup. Oubre is he's athletic, but he's inconsistent in shooting. And I don't know what you talking about defense. Oubre defense, he switch on and off. Sometimes he look good, and sometimes I see him get blown by. So I like Oubre off the bench. I'm not mad at VJ being a small forward if he earns it, because the reason why I was looking at, like I've seen Dave, he said too small. I like McCain as the backup point guard. I do like Maxey, of course, starting. Paul and Embiid healthy, they deserve their positions. But when I looked at OKC lineup, I didn't know that VJ is the same size as their starting shooting guard and small forward. They play big because they got the wingspan. So I was like, you know what? Grimes can shoot and stretch the floor with Maxey, and VJ out there cutting and dunking on people. It might not be a bad situation. So I'm looking at it like, you know what? I would start Maxey Grimes with VJ. Paul.
DV, you good? You good over there, DV?
I'm straight, bro.
I don't know. Listen, you're not acting like Jalen right now, man. Keep the main thing the main thing. I don't know what's going on over there. But yeah, I would definitely I like Oubre off the bench. I think VJ gonna start off the bench, and then it's depending on his play. But I like people about Justin Edwards. I keep missing up. Justin Edwards is in play. I feel like we got a nice team, but I definitely want Grimes starting next to Maxey because I like Grimes' shot. I feel like it's gonna be hard for defense to stick them. I don't like McCain and Maxey together. I like them in spurts, but yeah, the size bothers me on defense. But I think McCain would be perfect for when Maxey sit down. I want, like Will said, I want 10 to 11 killers. I seen OKC and the Pacers, what they did. I think we could do the same thing, but better.
Absolutely.
I don't want no let up. So that way, when Joel got a rest, I don't want teams to be like, okay, because listen, a lot of teams, what they do is they wait for Joel to rest and they keep their starters in a lot of time. I don't know if y'all paid attention, and that's how they cut that lead. So now I want them to go like, oh my God, you got VJ or you got McCain coming in. Oh my God, they got Oubre coming in, Bona coming in, Brown coming in. I want them to be like, yeah, bro, we're not here to play with y'all. So I do think we need to play 10 to 11, even to 12 players. So in the playoffs, when we shrink our roster, like most teams do, if we do get an injury or something like that, everybody's ready to play. And I think now, so they show that depth is important. But like I said, I want Grimes back. I like his jump shot. I like his potential. He's only 25. Grimes not even, he's going to grow. So I like Maxey, Grimes, again, VJ, Paul George, and Embiid. That would be my starting lineup unless somebody in training camp beats VJ out, Oubre or Justin Edwards, which I don't see. But I like this lineup. Just replace McCain with Grimes. I think that would be my starting lineup. But I can't wait to see. With health, as long as we healthy, bro, I think we got a good situation here, y'all.
Absolutely.
We on the basketball. It's a time, champ. It's time.
Yeah. So like everybody, once again, man, this is what's the play, man. This is what we do, man. Starting now, man, we want to give y'all every episode a WTP exclusive. These are actual stories of our lives that are 1,000% true, but are depicted in animated form. So we hope that you guys enjoy. This is just the beginning, and we bring you more every week of the WTP exclusive. So we go into the first WTP exclusive that it has ever brought. And I hope you guys enjoy it. This is an exclusive interview about a past basketball experience between the WTP associates. Shall we roll the footage?
Oh man.
Yeah, I actually remember a story about Will and I playing on the court one day. Like it was yesterday, to be honest with you. I mean, Will is an
I'm turning the
incredible
volume up
basketball
on the
player, one of the
video.
incredible basketball players I've ever seen. To be honest with you, I will say I try to be a better partner. I was a better basketball player because I played with him. There's no cap. I know I said in the earlier shows that he ain't good. Nah, Will was good. I remember one time we was on the court, man, and he definitely won us a lot of games, man. I couldn't believe some of the things that he was doing. His athleticism and everything was just beyond the charts. I remember this one time, sitting back, game on the line, I throw Will a whoop, boom, giving the ball. Like, I didn't even peep that he was going to grab it. Man, ended up winning
What?
the game. I mean, ball was mine,
Yo.
man. This man was great, man, and I owe him everything.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Appreciate it, Brody. I mean,
Go ahead, man. Hey, let you go first, Will.
WTP exclusive, man. You know what I mean? I just want to say, man, I appreciate it. I love being, just the motivating leader that I am on the basketball court that I was. And I just appreciate them kind words from a DV, man. I mean, that was an exclusive interview, exclusive finish. So just everybody know follow the what's the play page. That actual interview will be up tomorrow morning. So we'll see it, man. But other than that, man, we definitely appreciate it. DV, I just want to say I appreciate it, brother. If I could do it all again, I'll be the same player to you, bro.
What you gotta say, D?
Boy, play on top. Yo, I'm like, first of all, that's not even my voice, bro. Secondly, yo, you jumped before the ball got to your hand.
It's a bad pass. I still caught it. I got your back.
Yo, you silly, you a silly boy, bro. That's all I got to say. You a silly boy, bro.
Got your back. Appreciate it.
Hey, you. I ain't gonna lie. Keep it coming. Listen, I can't even transition, bro. Like, yo, something's wrong with me.
Yo, yeah, man. We gotta take him to urgent care.
Yo, since before we get off, let me see if y'all see this. Because listen, sometimes I question people when they put up stuff on their podcast, but this one right here was a little odd to me. Y'all let me know what y'all think.
Big stick or your center can't be wet. Huge. I still do the towel to this day. You can see me. Tom takes all the centers to the side. If you're going to play center at any point, even just an undrafted guy, he'll teach you how to fold it and put it into your. I was on Tom's team and apparently too wet for him. This is an embarrassing moment. He literally pulls me off to the sideline, screams in my face that I'm a sweaty pig, and then pulls my pants out and powders my ass with baby powder in front of everyone. Oh my God. What are you thinking? I was kind of embarrassed. I mean, all the fans were looking. We're like, it's like 15,000 people at Gillette Stadium. But I would always just do whatever he said.
We all did.
We all did, yeah.
And we just liked that he was talking to us.
Oh, me too, yeah. I mean, dude, I'll do whatever you want, man.
What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that?
Yeah. Did that episode just came out or it came out in June?
I don't know when it came out, but it should never been said. It should have never happened.
It shouldn't have been said.
Bro, you could cut that story to yourself, bro. Like, what you mean you would do everything you want?
He couldn't have kept it to himself. It happened in front of everybody. He said.
What you mean put the fans down and put like baby? Where you get the powder from, bro? Like that's all.
Why was the powder on the sideline?
Like why y'all where you grab the powder from, bro? Like it's too many question marks here, man. Like I don't know.
That could have waited into the locker room, like, yo, bro, just put some powder down there or something. Like that, something like that. Nah, bro, like you ain't had to say this and do that.
What you mean? What you mean the towel was soaking wet, bro? Like, I'm confused, bro. I'm confused, bro. Like,
Yo, when I said, yo, I ain't never heard this story about Tyler a day of my life. Yo, he was.
I got some weird stuff with him, man. Jake
Yeah.
just dropped his second snippet for Iceman at 9:00.
Oh, he dropped it.
Yeah.
We go. Damn, we got to check that out. That's gonna be on the next episode. So hopefully it's some fire.
Yes,
So
sir.
No,
that segment.
it's not. It's not no fire. They say what am I listening to? There's a lot of people commenting.
Oh man, I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a shot, DV. We're gonna give it a shot. DV, are you gonna give it a shot?
What Iceman? I'm listening to it.
Jordan Lucas round 2 KO comes out at 1 minute too as well. So, man.
Oh, I think he said 11 a.m. It's 11 p.m. He dropping.
I thought it was PM.
Is it PM? I hope it is because I'm definitely listening.
Yeah, I thought it was the night. Yeah.
Okay.
So that joint was a drop.
People say the beat is hot, but what he's saying on there is ass.
Hey, we gotta check that out. Yeah, I'm gonna listen.
Check that joint out.
So how many of y'all caught the fight last week? My man,
Yeah,
Pacquiao.
I did. I fought through it, bro.
I watched the last fight.
11
I ain't
round. I
watched
was
it.
falling asleep. I fought through it just to see it, but I watched the whole fight. I stood up, and Pacquiao won that fight though.
How you feeling? Let me see.
The last 2 rounds, Barros was more active, but I do believe, just like his corner was saying, they were saying him stop showing him respect.
He was showing.
And I think Barrios Pacquiao because although that trainer said stop tapping his hand, Barrios came out there every round after he said that and tapped his hand every round. He has too much respect for Pacquiao. He wasn't going to put him down. He wasn't going to put him out. He just boxed well enough, good enough to win the cards. So I think they'll fight again.
What you think, DB?
I think that, like Will said, it was a lot of respect that was due in that fight. I like the draw, honestly. I think he did enough. If he didn't respect Pacquiao, Bull would have won that fight. I'm gonna just keep it on it. But I do like the draw. Hopefully they do around 2, a second fight. And it was just to show that Pacquiao still got it. He still got the stamina, I should say, to be in the ring after retiring. So I'm cool with the draw. Like I said, that's the only fight I saw. I know our guy Carl was talking about all the undercards and everything. I didn't see that. I just seen the
Pitbull won.
Yeah.
Good fight. He had dominated though. Pitbull whooped his ass.
No, but the fight we definitely ain't really get to cover is my man Edgar. Did y'all see Edgar?
Bro.
By longer get knocked out?
I think I did. I think I seen the highlights. I didn't see the fight.
How about the 7-2 bull, bro? This bull Wimby Yumiyamba of boxing, bro. He's the shit out, my boy, bro. Like, bro, who can defend that? And Keith Thurman was talking about fighting him, bro. Next, bro. He said, "You ain't like it's gonna be a tough, but one time ready. One time is ready, man.
Man, he been ready in years.
It's gonna be a tough matchup, man. Like, but Fedor is gonna be hard to beat in that division, bro. Like, he's gonna be hard if he be aggressive and not be passive like he was. If he be aggressive like he was, there's no way, bro. Like somebody's gonna beat this man, bro. Like I don't see it. Lennox Lewis was dominant. Like I just don't see like Fedor can really master his class. He may got to move up to fight talent eventually, but I think right now, man, granted, him and Bull first fight, Bull gave him work, and he came out and were really aggressive. Bull couldn't do nothing. He didn't come out the corner, bro. In the round, bro. Like it was over, bro. Like it was over.
No, it's exciting, man. I definitely the Pacquiao thing. I agree with DV. I like the draw. I think that was the right call. Boy's the champ, and I think Pacquiao looked great for his age. But I feel like I don't want Pacquiao to fight the real killers. I don't want to see Pacquiao go out bad. But he definitely looks good for his age. He was moving around. The stamina was there. I don't know what's going on, what's in his water, but he looked good. And I know the next thing people was talking about, I don't want to see him fight Floyd ever again. Floyd gonna beat him again, and he gonna take our money. It's gonna be boring. I don't want to see it. I just think Styles.
Yeah,
and I would buy it still again to watch my fight.
Yeah.
But I don't want to see it. I feel like Pacquiao is already solidified. There's really nothing else for him to prove. But I do agree with Dave. Like I think Barrios, his times where I seen him tag him twice and then he'll pull back. Like, bro, like finish him, but overall, it was a good fight, good entertaining fight. The undercards was pretty good. I feel like boxing is in a better place with the big Canelo Crawford. And then I would say, me as a fan, though, I'm ready for Boots to fight. I don't know what's going on. I ain't gonna throw no rumors out there,
Right,
but
right,
Boots,
right.
it's time. It's time, bro. I believe in your talent, and I'm ready for you to come and show people why you're one of the best fighters. It's long overdue.
Yeah, it's time to fight some of these top names. He deserves a shot. So I don't know if people ducking him or not, but these fights need to happen. If all these other fights happen, Boots deserve to be in the ring with these guys too, man. So I hope to see some great fights coming up soon.
Man, when I say I can't, so out of the next fights, well, dang, of course, I don't know what's gonna happen with Tank and Roach. I'm guessing that's canceled because of Tank legal situation. So I guess we're leaving it out the
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Roach already talked about it on X. He said that basically to further notice the fight not happening. So
Damn.
yeah.
Yeah, the August fight is done. It's over, right?
Yeah, Tank got to get that together, man. He got to get himself together because you throwing your career away for silliness, man. It ain't worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's transition. Dave, I'm gonna let you go first on this one. So you know about this? Let me see if you know about
Samples, we who we said we was, never faked it. Ones who were jury they couldn't play with, the ones who stayed rich. Details of my revolutionary ways probably get studied some CIA shit. Who has true power? Brothers lit the cash, gas them up. Lit a piece of ass, driving crazy, that's nasty stuff. Notice how it's growing, only suckers are gutless. Get a little money and turn into Uncle Ruckus. This ain't a super cartoon, no. I'm the truth, but you know. Now you feel like you Anthony Supplatro, you.
There you go ahead. So before I let DV go, it's been proven or said by Raekwon that that's not a diss that was recorded first, and not realized that they made a mistake that as a diss to Jim Jones, so he changed the verse last minute. But at the same time, I want to get your opinion on the verse, DV, and how you still feel about it, even though now you know it wasn't a direct diss.
Wasn't the right. It still was a hot verse to me. Even if it wasn't towards Jim Jones, I don't think that. I think that he would be more direct at Jim Jones if it was this to him. I think Raekwon is correct. I think that it wasn't because if you listen to Nas always say things like that. You know, he always talk about him being on some other stuff now, and you know, y'all beneath me because of this. This is what y'all doing, and now y'all sitting up there coming at me because I'm doing better than y'all. Like it's basically the same scenario, and yeah, I think that that wasn't AI. That was a real verse, but it wasn't AI. It was a real verse, but um, yeah, you didn't want to throw no more shine on that Jim Jones situation because Jim Jones, I don't think he's worth Nas time, honestly. But
Of course.
it
You
is
know,
what it is.
what you think? Well, have you heard the verse, the alternate
Yeah,
version?
yeah. No, yeah. I heard the alternate. Like I agree with DV. I think both of them was hot regardless. I mean, when you take out the little section and the context is still there. So I just don't enjoy it. I don't look, granted, look, I mean, I love Jim Jones. I love him as a person. I love his personality, I love all that. But yeah, I mean in a battle, he's not going he's not nowhere like near even going next to Nas. So that's not even happening. But I do respect Nas for changing the verse though. I mean he didn't have to. Especially if it was recorded before, like you didn't have to at all.
He could have been like, F it, like let him. If it
Yeah,
is
I
what it is.
recorded it already. Like you gonna feel how you want to feel. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, but he did. So yeah, I respect it, and it's still hot. But that proves the artistry. That proves like some people ain't able to do that. They're like, all right, man. I mean, that line I said need to be heard. But
yeah,
yeah, he did it, and yeah, both verses are hot though. I like it, love it.
and before we switch off music, shout out to the Clips. They sold 118,000. That's still my favorite album right now. I don't know what y'all if y'all listen to anything else, but right now the Clips is
not at all. Not at all.
What you listening to?
That's all I'm banging.
Oh, that's all you banging. Same here.
Well, no, that's my go-to album, but I did try to dabble into Benny the Butcher. Me and you was talking about that day. I tried to Benny the Butcher, and I also tapped into the Tyler the Creator new album, which is
I gotta listen to that.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It wasn't his best. It's not like Cornucopia. It's not like that, but it's okay. If you're into like the dancing and it throws you all the way off, but when you listen to what he's saying, like the joint that he got with the clips in the video and LeBron,
Yeah.
like if you listen to it a couple of times, you're like, all right, this joint, all right, it's all right.
I know I listen to my R&B, but rap albums when I'm in the car by myself, I'm listening to clips. I know a lot of songs by heart now, but that's all I'm listening to. I gotta do type in Tyler Creator because I do like Tyler the Creator. Benny the Butcher, I didn't know he came out with a new project, so I may tap into that too tomorrow. Just give a listen. I'll get through. But other than that, but listen to that. I've been listening to Justin Bieber album Swag.
I still gotta check that out. Yeah, I gotta
A
write
lot
that
of
down.
new songs from a lot of people. LMA got a new song. Chris Brown. I've been listening to them, Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like so, LMA, just like my wife said, she can do no wrong to me. To me, she's one of my favorite female artists. Like
Oh, she's dope.
her albums are amazing. I love all her songs.
She's definitely dope.
So yeah, I'm on that. So I do hope for some new stuff though, man. Like you know what I'm saying? Come out.
If
But
y'all really into hip hop, I gave Raekwon album. What is it called? The Emperor's New Clothes, where the Nas verse is on. Yeah, album is not bad. I like
I gotta
Raekwon.
listen to that.
So if you into Wu Tang and Raekwon, like I think he delivered a solid album. And I
It's
gotta
crazy
check out.
because the Wu Tang was just in Philly. Everybody was just at the concert last week.
That was their final show together. They said the Wu
It
Tang.
was?
Yeah.
Without Method, because Method Man was shooting a movie. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm saying, but that they saying that's their final. Yep, final shows the Wu like together on stage and stuff. Yep. I'm sure they're gonna do other stuff, but yeah, yep. I was like that. They had LL there. I think I seen Freeway there, Beans there.
Free was there.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah. See,
And
Josh
the one said that the tickets was expensive. I was like, why? Why the shit expensive? Like, it was like, yeah.
It's a lot going on. Yeah, I would have definitely loved to be there, man.
Yeah,
I'm excited. You know, I'm going to see Nasir tomorrow.
Enjoy, bro. Enjoy.
Man. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Where is that?
They doing it at the Man Center. This actually my first time at the Man Center, bro.
Yeah, I ain't never been there. I always walk past there. I've never been there.
So I can't wait. I'm excited to see, what's going on, how it sound. I know it's gonna be dope, but maybe got some special.
I may dibble and dab to the SWV concert next week.
That's fire. Yeah.
With Drew Hill. Drew Hill is supposed to be opening, so we'll see. We'll see. That's
I'm about to, hey, DV, did you check out the lady I asked you to check out? Or you didn't get a chance?
No, not yet. I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah.
I do got to download it though.
Yeah, I told him to check out the lady Avery Sunshine. I think she's dope.
Oh yeah, absolutely. My dad just seen her. He opened up when he went to his last show. He goes to all the Dell shows. He said he definitely liked that girl Avery that came on there. So
she fired.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of dope artists out there that I feel like, especially black artists, won't get, they don't get the right look. So I feel like she should be up there with anybody. I think she that dope.
Yes, sir.
With transition, I know y'all all saw Superman. So of course,
what's your thoughts though?
That's what I'm about to say. So after seeing it, what would y'all rate Superman out of? I would go 1 out of 10. 10, of course, being the best. 1 is the worst. DV, 1 out of 10. What do you rate Superman after seeing it?
7.5.
Okay.
And it's only that because I see the concept that they were going with. A lot of James Gunn. Shout out to him for producing. I hate the fact that people on social media was comparing it to Man of Steel. I hated it because it's two different. It's two different ones.
Yes, it is.
But I feel like the movie, the storytelling of the movie was kind of rushed. Everything else was amazing. I like the fact that he brought in Supergirl at the end. They said that that should have been the end credit scene, but I'm happy that they did it that way. They didn't. A lot of people didn't like that. Lois Lane already knew that he was Superman. Like it wasn't no like build up to it.
Story. Yep.
Right. So that's the only reason why I give it a 7.5. It could have easily been a 9 if the storytelling would have just took place. I did not like the Green Lantern wig. I did not like that at all. I'm like, why did you put that wig on that guy? But anyway, it made out for a good movie. A lot of people didn't like Hawk Girl. A lot of people didn't like what's it called? What's his name? Mr. Terrific.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was dope. He was dope. I like that character a lot. He was dope. I liked the dude from SNL. He was funny. Uh, I liked
Yeah,
the plot of the girl was supposed to be the dumbest person in the building, but she was actually smart, taking pictures of
listen,
everything.
listen.
That was dope. That was dope.
Yes,
My,
sir.
my favorite part, of course, I don't know if it's your favorite part, but my favorite part is when Lex Luthor was talking and the dog came and Loki, like how Hawk did Loki. Like, yeah, slamming him. That was my favorite part of the whole movie.
Yeah, yeah. That was kind of Avenger
Yeah.
type. I did enjoy
But that
that.
just tells me that James Gunn put that in the first Avengers. He had
Come on
to.
now.
He
Exactly.
had to.
Exactly. Absolutely.
So, how you feel about it?
Yeah, I agree with you. I gave it a 7 out of 10 originally when I first seen it. Like I tried to tell my wife too. She never seen Man of Steel. I had her watch Man of Steel after we seen this, and she's just like me as far as Man of Steel. Man of Steel is one of my favorite Superman movies. Like that's just what it is. I loved it from start to finish. She actually watched the whole thing. Said, yeah, this movie is kind of yeah, I know. My guy. So this is doing good. But this James Gunn, I got to give it to James Gunn because this is a totally different. It wasn't. We all know who Superman is, but it was a different story. Different story meaning that Lois already knew he had power. So we're gonna skip all that stuff from the beginning. Like you know what I'm saying? We ain't going to Smallville when he's crashing into Kansas and we do all that. Like no, we're already here. Like you know what I'm saying? We here. And the Justice Gang and all that. I like the characters that they brought in. I like the humility with the one civilian that tried to pick him up and save him, and then when his life was on the line, he said, "Don't worry about me. I have no family. I will always protect you, just like you protect me." Like those like everything there, the context was just amazing. It was great. The guy that could turn himself into kryptonite off for his kid, and then turn himself to his son so Superman can save him. Like I would say Superman was getting his ass kicked majority of the movie, and and that like bleeding and shit, and they're like, you know what I'm saying, so this shit, all that, we kind of threw me for a loop. But I do grant like these are meta humans, so everybody can affect everybody differently. Mr. Terrific was in fact that he was terrific. His fight scene was amazing. The music, it was just everything. The music, the vibe, like I wanted to push rewind and watch this shit again when I was in the theater. Like that shit was dope, and how he just walked off. He say nothing. Like he said, "Hey," he said, "Man, you want some help?" No, I don't need your help. I'm Mr. Terrific. He is, in the comic book, if nobody's not too familiar with them, he is the third smartest man. Them being that Reed Richards, Tony Stark, and then Mr. Terrific are the three smartest people in the show. So I loved it for that aspect. Crypto was a badass dog, but he had his moment. That's a badass dog, bro. And then,
Dave, get ready. That's gonna
yo,
be Dave.
right, you better get ready for crypto tonight. And
Bull
Jalen
about
Hurts,
to go home. Bull about to go home.
Jalen Hurts gonna be by the door. NBR. Jalen Hurts
They,
gonna be by
they,
the door.
they in Delaware right now. They about to come get this dude.
Yeah.
Man.
So it was. I enjoyed a lot of moments from there. I do like just like MBR said, the dumbest girl was supposed to be the dumbest girl, but actually she was taking selfies of all the shit, which was very smart at the end. Jimmy was a class act, man. I like. It had some funny moments. The comedy relief in there was pretty good, and I do like the humility of the Superman. Actually, I didn't mind the fortress with the bots neither. Like they was, it was kind of a different edge. Kara, people don't know that Kara is Superman's older cousin. She was actually sent with him to watch over them, and they got split up. So Kara is who she is. Like she like that is Kara. That's what I remember from the comic books. Like when you
And
all
she
right,
was drunk. She was always on.
thanks, dickhead. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where's my dog? People don't know that Crypto is
She
Kara's
was
dog.
the super family version of Deadpool. That's how
Exactly.
she was.
I'm like, Crypto is her dog. He said she'd always go on the red plains because she can't get drunk here. Like this is absolutely who she was. That's who she was. So I appreciated it. I appreciate the message about his family and how they switched it up to his real family on Earth because blood don't make like it was. I ain't gonna go there with y'all, man. But like you know what I'm saying,
You want to give it a higher than the
like
7.5.
I don't want to. I don't want to
Yeah,
give it
you
to
done
you, man,
you
but
done
it has some messages in there, man. That
you done told the whole movie.
blood ain't thicker than. I mean, look, I don't want to go there, man. Like,
And I
but
like the fact. I like the fact the actor actually is an Eagles fan and he's from his
he is.
good team.
He is actually from Philadelphia. It
That's the
ain't no
reason why.
outside. It's not no outside shit. When I looked on Wikipedia, I had to look it up on Wikipedia. It say Philadelphia, PA. It don't say no outside shit.
No,
So
he actually said it.
yeah,
He
he's
actually said
actually
it.
from
Yeah,
Philadelphia.
I seen the interview when he said it. They was asking about the tush push and stuff. Honestly,
Right.
Yeah.
being real, the movie, Mr. Terrific, stole the movie for me. That's what he really made the movie for me. The graphics, everything else was great. To be honest, I'm tired of the retelling of the stories. I feel like there's so many more characters and things that they can talk about. So, did I enjoy the movie? Yes. But at the same time, like now I know we're gonna get a new Batman and all that. I'm tired of that.
Right.
Like it's so many other things we can talk about. I know he said he's gonna do the Brave and the Bold. It's supposed to be a little different. I get it. And to be honest, the Superman story you're talking about when they said Lois, they already know. If people read, it said it said at
It
the
literally
beginning. It's not Superman didn't just come to Earth. It broke it down and
right.
said, you
They
know,
didn't
this
show
is
the
Superman was doing
visuals.
this.
They
Look,
said it
and then
at
he
the
called
beginning.
the first fight.
Correct.
Yeah, so he already had came and established himself as Superman. So that
Right.
they want to jump over that story been told so many times. So they probably like,
Right.
listen,
We
we trying to
don't
tell
need to
a
see that
version.
shit. We don't need to see that shit again, bro. Like, no. What is
The
that shit
same
again,
way I
bro?
don't need to look. The same way I don't need to be told about Batman parents. I know the story.
Yeah, like I don't need to see that shit, bro, no more, bro. Like I don't.
Like
We
we
know.
but that's where I'm excited about Lantern show. I was watching an interview with
Yes.
James Gunn. Lantern
Yeah.
show.
Absolutely.
Supergirl thing should be okay depending on what how they do it.
2026.
So
Yeah. Rated R, I hope. Cause Car or something else, man. Like,
rated R would be dope. I feel like with us,
it would be.
that'd
It would be dope.
be different too. That'd be a different take. Like that would be
DC
dope.
is supposed to be that way. Like Teen Titans is what DC is supposed to be. Teen Titans is exactly what DC is supposed to be. Dark, bloody, kill. Like Teen Titans did not hold back for me. That was my favorite fucking shows on DC. Bro. Like Teen Titans.
I watched Doom Patrol too though. I watched Doom Patrol. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yep. Them too.
But I agree. Yeah, that's that. They need to stop trying to be like Marvel and just do. You got plenty material. Just do what you're supposed to do and be different. We don't need another Marvel. Let Marvel be Marvel and you be DC. And like you said, be more realistic. And I think that's what it seems like they're trying to do by making Superman more human seeming.
Yep.
Than just unbeatable. So I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think it was a good movie. I'm excited to see where they go with it. But like I said, I'm just tired of the remakes, man. I'm just it's so many comics and so many stories to be told.
Yeah.
But like that, fellas, brings us to the end of the show. Any last words? Anything y'all got to say or add before we get out of here?
The Fantastic Four did come out today, y'all. So I mean, I will try to plan this weekend to try to see it. I didn't see Superman the first week. I seen it last week. I seen the week after. I'm gonna try. I have a lot of things planned, but I will try to see it before the next show. Try my best weekend. If I don't, well, I'll see it soon. But I do plan on seeing it. I do want to see what Marvel did with this story. Episode 17, man. Wow, man.
Crazy. Time is flying, bro.
It's better and better, man. And we're gonna keep coming, man. Like I said, man. Everybody be on the lookout for next week's WTP exclusive interview patient of a story of our lives here together as brethren in the city of Philadelphia. So, DV, take it away.
I'd like to thank everybody for watching. I don't know what Will was talking about. One thing I do know is I'm gonna try to watch Fantastic Four as well. I'm locked in on this show called The Sandman on Netflix, man. That's my show.
Oh, I gotta check.
I ain't started yet.
The Sandman is good.
It's good. It's all good.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that episode 17, man, like it can go that quick. We could double it up to 34 in like a couple weeks to probably almost 2 months. We could double it up. It goes quick. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. What's the play? And fly Eagles fly. That's my final word.
Yes, sir. Keep God first, everybody. Stay safe. Look at this boy. Look at this face. Every time you mention the Eagles, he feels some type of way. Listen, you
Go
already
Bird.
know. Go what?
No, I'm gonna clip it. I already.
Hey, look, every time the Cowboys lose, we're gonna play the dance video and it's gonna be like, "Go Birds."
Yep.
We gotta make that happen. Hey, we
You
out.
Rose Bowl or all right, bro.
Like Dak in the playoffs. Get him. He out.
Fuck out of here.